girl with a preppy vibe. Came to the spot with a friend of mine. She caught my eye. From the beginning, I was hooked. I can't tell a lie. Fresh, dressed, and fly. I respect her mind. Some dude trying to impress, but looking goofy at the same time. He bugging, she looking. I'm going for mine. Confidently, I approach for that eye-to-eye contact. She smiling while adjusting her hair, so I smile back. Pretty girl, what's your name? She said, is that true? Cause if it is, your name perfect for you. My name handsome. She said your name fits you too. See, we was clicking, and after that, time just flew. Then that time came to talk to her pops. He gave his blessing. And then that mind frame I had was honoring and protecting. I knew she was the woman we met. I found my future girl, and no other woman compares to my girl. Cause yeah, I knew it from the start.
Hey, y'all. Happy holidays. Let me know if you can hear me. You know the drill. I do not have my microphone on, so I want to see how everything goes with me just using my iPhone camera and whatnot. I'm sorry, my iPhone microphone and whatnot. Let me know in the chat, please. All right. So I see we got Lou and You Know It saying where the fans at. Okay. Hi, Lou and You Know It. I wanted to start calling you Lou so that I don't have to do as much editing when I'm doing the caption. So yes, let me know if you can hear me and how does it sound, please. Let me pull this a little bit closer so I ain't got to reach as far to do these things. All right. Happy holidays, y'all. Let me know if you can hear me. Yes. Decided to like come on the late night tip so that I can, like, hey, I'm at home. Like, why not? Why not be on here talking to y'all? Okay, so I do not know if you guys can hear me. So if you could, I think it's four of you right now. If one person could let me know, that would be good. Let me put it in the chat. Um, okay, good. Hello. Let's see. Hello, everyone. Please let me know if you can hear me. Thanks in advance. I don't know why I go through this every episode because I really don't want to talk too much and you guys can't hear me. Hi, Alex. Happy Merry Christmas to you. And happy holidays. Yes. Hope you had a great Christmas. Yes. Hi, Mr. James Ferris. How are you doing? Okay, you can hear me loud and clear. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. How were y'all holidays? I stayed home, so I haven't talked to you guys. So I stayed home for Christmas. I did not go see my parents. So stayed home, relaxed, all the things. That's what I did. So I'm probably gonna go home in January. Yes. That is my plan as of now. So we got James Ferris saying good evening. Hey, how you doing, Mr. James Ferris? Alex said you too. I did. Great. Yes. It was good. I'm glad to hear that. Nice and relaxing. It wasn't too cold. So I was able to get out, do me a nice little walk. Yesterday I ended up I used to love getting up early and doing the shopping the day after Christmas, but I just stayed in, slept in yesterday. I did make it to the Five and Below store yesterday evening, and like that was it. Today I have not left home. Not at all. Mm-mm. Nope. Just relaxing. So yeah, so for those of you who are, listening in, if you don't mind saying where you're from, I appreciate that. And yeah, I'll just go ahead on with our first set of videos. But guess what? So let me before I do that. So when we did the live stream on Christmas Day, some of you was like, "Hey, I'm gonna send you, a video," and you did. So I have them, and I wanted to kind of watch them with you, kind of react to it. So I appreciate you guys, sending me things, and yeah, we're gonna show them on this platform, and we're gonna chit chat and have a good time. But if you have things you want to talk about, put in the chat, and that'll be good. We'll do a little bit of both. Now, you know what's interesting is that I'm looking at YouTube here, and for whatever reason, I know what it is. YouTube must be removing comments, because I see on here that James Ferris says, um, he says, you look sexy, but yet on my YouTube here, they blocked it apparently. So that maybe that's why I don't see everything between the two platforms. But okay. Hi, Miss Smiley. How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Glad that you're here. But yes. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. This first video. Oh, so we have, okay, wait a minute now. So we got Miss Smiley saying hello again. Hey, how you doing? Where you from? And we also have Nikhil Kumar saying I love you. Okay, well, I appreciate the love. Thank you. For those that are here, show love to the channel. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Right now, I have one like. So if you don't mind raising it up, I would appreciate it. All right. So Miss Smiley said that she is doing good. Awesome. Nikhil says he is from India. Nice. I have never been there. What time is it in India? I'm just curious. Because right now it's 9:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the States. I'm just wondering what the time is there in India. Nice. Oh, he okay, Miss Smiley, like, thank you, girl. I appreciate that. Cause now I'm up to 2 likes. I appreciate it. That'll help push me in the algorithm, and have people find me so they can, pop in and see what's going on. Oh, yes. So, Mr. Nikhil, let me know what time is it where you are. And then we're gonna get into a couple of videos or whatever. Well, and see wherever the night takes us, basically. But let me see something. Okay. All right. So let me get back on here. Trying to keep up with everybody. Okay. All right, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into the first set of videos. I was waiting to see if let's see what's in my first wave of videos real quick. I wrote all this down. So I know Lou and You Know It had recommended this set of videos, but I guess he'll have to catch the replay since he's not here. I know he was in the chat earlier, but let's go ahead and get things going, okay? So this first video, y'all, it's a trip. So what I'm going to start off is I'm going to show you what the news showed like a couple years ago, and we're going to go into the update, okay? So let's get into it.
It is hugely sad when it's around Christmas. And what I'm about to describe to you is even 10 times that worse. And it started last night in Highland City. Jason Kinney, who's 47, is married to Crystal Kinney. And Jason's been drinking during the evening. And he's watching his football team, the 49ers, play football. Well, they're having a good night. They're winning. In fact, they won big. Sometime toward the end of the game, at around 11 o'clock, an argument began when Crystal suggested they watch something else on television. And the argument got really heated. Crystal told her 12-year-old son to go to call 911. So the 12
Okay, so I don't have an update for this video. We're going to let it play. But just to recap, this couple, this man that you see here, was watching an NFL game. Him and his spouse had some words, and she told her 12-year-old son to go to the neighbor's house and call the police. Okay? So let's see what else happens here. 1 second, y'all.
12-year-old flees to the neighbor's house in order to dial 911, and as he's leaving the house, he hears a gunshot. Deputies arrive in less than 5 minutes of the call for service, and when we enter the house, we see that Crystal Kinney, the wife of Jason, is shot in the head and dead. But it gets worse. We go into the bedroom and we see a 13-year-old child, a little girl. She shot twice. She shot in the shoulder and she shot in the face. We later learned the bullet in the face hit her on the bridge of the nose, went straight up and out the top of her head.
My goodness.
She is alive in critical condition, but stable at Lakeland Regional Health, and is alert and talking.
Okay.
That's a Christmas miracle. Jason shot her twice.
Now I tell you what, I am thankful that the young lady, is alive and well. So in case you missed it, when the mom told the 12-year-old to go call 911 at the neighbor's house, as he left, that's when he heard the pow pow, right? And then what the sheriff is here, the law enforcement is saying is that they got to the home and they discovered the spouse, the wife, not here anymore. And then he not only tried to harm her, but he tried to harm, the daughter. But luckily, um, so far the young girl is still here with us, right? So let's keep it going and hear the rest. I'm a little speechless at this. This happened like 3 days before Christmas, y'all. Sad.
And intended to kill her. He didn't, however, shoot his biological child, thank God, who was 1 year old and in a crib. He shot his stepdaughter. He didn't get a chance to shoot his stepson, who had run to dial 911. Jason then jumps into his vehicle and flees the scene just prior to deputies arriving. He is going toward Lake Wells. He calls his sister in upstate New York, and he says, I've done something very, very bad. Very bad. I did something terrible. And this is the last time you'll ever talk to me. You'll see me on the news, but I am not going to jail. I'm not going to jail for the rest of my life. So he goes to his father's house, which apparently is currently in probate. His father's deceased, and there's a friend staying there. When he gets to the house, he immediately goes into a shed. Deputies now are tracking Jason. We set up a perimeter and start yelling for Jason to come out of this shed, which is adjacent to the home. And the deputies hear a single gunshot. When we make entrance into the shed, we find that Jason has shot himself in the forehead, and he too is deceased. I want you to think about this a minute. As the investigations unfolded during the night, and we're still in the preliminary stages, and as I always say when we talk soon, whatever we give you today is subject to modification. We found a note that at some time in the past Crystal wrote, and it was open, where she told Jason, you know, you're drinking, you're using cocaine again, this is not the way the family should be, you need God. Crystal, by the way, goes to church every Sunday. We don't know when she wrote the note. It's not dated, there's no time, there's no indication, but it was open. So did she write it as they argued earlier in the evening, or had it been some period of time? We can't determine that. We also were able to talk to the 12-year-old, our Christmas miracle. She said, I begged him, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, and he shot me anyway. This is things that are never supposed to happen. And certainly we are all very, very happy that our little 13-year-old girl is, from every indication, going to survive and thrive. But the investigation's still underway. But this is a family disturbance that apparently had gone on for some time. We talked to another family member, and that family member said, oh, he's been beating on her for a while. So we've checked our records to see if we received any calls at the residence, and we have not. He has never been arrested for domestic violence. But bottom line is, 3 days before Christmas, he shot and killed his wife. He shot his 13-year-old stepdaughter twice and intended to kill her.
My.
Called his sister and confessed that he did something terrible, and then rather than be arrested, shot and killed himself. Quite frankly, I don't want to sound sinister, but the only thing he did right that night was shoot himself after those horrible deeds. If he felt that way, he could have taken himself out and not hurt those two beautiful people.
Right.
So it's sad anytime. It's horrific anytime. He had a chance. He could have gotten mental health help. We'd have done anything we could for him and the family in advance. But he just absolutely destroyed a family, literally, and the mental health of two children without their mama and an infant that will grow up without a mother and a father.
Yeah.
3 days before Christmas. Any questions?
You said the 12.
My.
More than a dozen victims.
Sorry. My. Speechless. And I didn't show the entire video because it was pretty long, about 30 minutes, but they did say that, you know, the 13-year-old girl and the 12-year-old boy have a different dad from the 1-year-old. So as of right now, they have the kids with a grandparent, and they're working with child protective services. And the 12 and 13-year-old don't even have a relationship with their dad. So it's like, what's going to happen with them? The 1-year-old has lost his mom and dad because, you know, what just happened in the story. It is just so sad. And the fact that this man, the little girl told him, please don't harm me. And he did it anyway. My. Let me see what you all have in the comments here. 1 second. So we got, I'll go back to that comment. Lord, you know it says like, share, comment, and subscribe. Yes, please do. I appreciate that. JR saying, while Santa Claus is hanging up your stockings, ... negative. Desmond Calvert, welcome to the live stream. Says they need Jesus. Yes, they do. Yes, that family does for sure. And as you may have heard, he was saying that they found a note from the wife. They don't know when it was written, but it was like a note she was writing to her husband, letting him know, like, hey, we shouldn't, you know, have to carry on like this. You're back doing drugs and drinking, da 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 da. I just wish that she would have, have left. Um, but things happen as they do, right? So Miss Smiley left out. She told me to have a good night and sweet dreams. Desmond says, why is he saying everything in detail about the case? I don't think that's all of the detail. I think he was saying, like, I guess he gives like the opening, because I've seen this gentleman, I've seen him give accountings of things going on, I guess, in his jurisdiction. And so he's just giving like the preliminary stuff. And like he said that, if this is just, preliminary, subject to change. But he was saying that there's still some investigation going on, right? So there may be more to come from all of this. But I mean, what he's saying is probably already like in the newspaper. I mean, the people he was talking to were newscasters, right? So I mean, it seems pretty cut and dry that the husband did what he did, called his sister and confessed, and then, relieved himself of duty, if you get what I'm saying, on his own. So yeah. So Desmond said he had some severe anger issues. Yeah, severe anger issues and severe drug usage too, is what it sounds like. We got Smiling Antenna saying that the ninja was sick. Yeah, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that YouTube filters out certain comments. Um, that's why I'm not seeing some of these on my screen. So if you say words that are against their protocol, if you will, then it's not going to show it on the YouTube screen. So case has been cracked on that. But yeah, y'all, that was the story that Lou wanted us to see. Very sad. I mean, all of this over the fact that he was watching an NFL game and she asked to change the channel. I mean, I don't know. So we're gonna move on to the next story. This one came from Josiah. He said this. He gave me this in the chat on Wednesday. So I want us to kind of check it out. So let's get into it. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I cannot rewind that. So let's go ahead and get going from here. Oh, I can do a little bit. Hold on. Uh-oh, sorry, y'all. These screens are so tiny. Oh my God. That's why I don't really like messing with this stuff.
Something terrible. And this is the last time you'll ever talk to me. You'll see me on the
Sorry,
news,
y'all.
but I
I'll
am
replay a little
not
bit of the last
going to
video.
jail. I'm not going to jail for the rest of my life. So he goes to his father's house, which apparently is currently in probate. His father's deceased. And there's a friend staying there. When he gets to the house, he immediately
Hey, Doc Crypto.
goes
Welcome to the
into a
live
shed.
stream.
Deputies now are tracking Jason. We set up a perimeter and start yelling for Jason to come out of this shed, which is adjacent to the home. And the deputies hear a single gunshot. When we make entrance into the shed, we find that Jason has shot himself in the forehead, and he too is deceased. I want you to think about this a minute. As the investigations unfolded during the night, and we're still in the preliminary stages, and as I always say when we talk soon, whatever we give you today is subject to modification. We found a note that at some time in the past Crystal wrote, and it was open, where she told Jason, you know, you're drinking, you're using cocaine again, this is not the way the family should be, you need God. Crystal, by the way, goes to church every Sunday. We don't know when she wrote the note. It's not dated, there's no time, there's no indication, but it was open. So did she write it as they argued earlier in the evening, or had it been some period of time? We can't determine that. We also were able to talk to the 12-year-old, our Christmas miracle. She said, I begged him, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, and he shot me anyway. This is things that are never supposed to happen. And certainly we are all very, very happy that our little 13-year-old girl is, from every indication, going to survive and thrive. But the investigation's still underway. But this is a family disturbance that apparently had gone on for some time. We talked to another family member, and that family member said, oh, he's been beating on her for a while. So we've checked our records to see if we received any calls at the residence, and we have not. He has never been arrested for domestic violence. But bottom line is, 3 days before Christmas, he shot and killed his wife. He shot his 13-year-old stepdaughter twice and intended to kill her. Called his sister and confessed that he did something terrible, and then rather than be arrested, shot and killed himself. Quite frankly, I don't want to sound sinister, but the only thing he did right that night was shoot himself after those horrible deeds. If he felt that way, he could have taken himself out and not hurt those two beautiful people. So it's sad anytime. It's horrific anytime. He had a chance. He could have gotten mental health help. We'd have done anything we could for him and the family in advance. But he just absolutely destroyed a family, literally, and the mental health of two children without their mama and an infant that will grow up without a mother and a father. 3 days before Christmas. Any questions?
I know it's got to be hard for those kids. I mean, the son who left and heard that shot and everything, and the daughter who survived. Like, that's a lot. That's deep, but we're gonna keep them prayed up, y'all. The next video is the one I was trying to show you guys, that Josiah Williams had sent me on this past Thursday. So let's get into that.
You said the 12.
More than a dozen victims of sex trafficking have been rescued here in San Diego, some of them as young as 12 years old. This multi-agency operation has led to 4 felony arrests. I spoke to District Attorney Summer Stephan about Operation Home for the Holidays and its impact on local children.
Because of this great work, families will be reunited and will be home for the holidays.
Operation Home for the Holidays. The San Diego Human Trafficking Task Force announced 19 children have been rescued out of sex trafficking, leading to 6 misdemeanor and 4 felony arrests.
My office has already charged 3 of the suspects with serious felony human trafficking and related crimes. Dante Brooks, Kaylin Lucas, and Ryan Johnston. All three have been arraigned in court, and their cases will proceed to justice.
San Diego District Attorney Summer Stephan says sex trafficking is the second most lucrative criminal industry in the world, the U.S., and also here in San Diego.
This vile underground industry generates more than $810 million a year in sex trafficking in San Diego County alone.
This year alone, there's been 104 arrests, 126 people recovered, and 62 of them were kids, including a 12-year-old and 4 13-year-olds.
Can you imagine in what civilized society can a 12-year-old be sold for sex?
This comes as new legislation goes into effect January 1st, giving more power to bring felony charges against adult offenders.
I can't wait until somebody tries to harm one of our children and we finally have the tools to bring justice.
It's something Stephan says she's been fighting for a decade.
I can't stand it when I see people talk about the Epstein case and how upset they are that people bought, children for sex, but our own state had waited this long to actually speak clearly about this horrific crime.
And if you are a victim, you're asked to call the National Human Trafficking Hotline. That number is here on your screen, 1-888-373-7888.
Y'all, whew, I did not know that they had that much going on like that in San Diego. But I am glad to hear that they have gotten, I guess, the laws in place in order to, provide justice accordingly, right? My goodness. I am speechless, y'all. And y'all know I'm always having something to say. I'm just glad that they were able to rescue those children and that they're going to be able to prosecute people in the manner in which they need to. Let me see what Desmond is saying. So Desmond did say before on the last case, y'all, I'm not doing a good job with the comments. This is not my normal commentary. So I'm just very much so impacted by what I'm watching here. But I did see Desmond say before that man was a sob, S-O-B. And then he's saying for this right here, corruption of the heart is a disease in society. Well said. Yes, well said. Corruption of the heart is a disease in society. Now you said something there. My goodness. So yeah. My. So the next thing I have for you guys is a story about this woman and a 50K gift. So I guess I want you guys to let me know in the chat, do you think a $50,000 gift is acceptable to someone you've only been dating for like a couple of months? So let's go ahead and get into this video and yeah.
I gave you $50,000 of my inheritance. Now you talking about you want to take a break? That's using me. I gave him $50,000, y'all, for Christmas.
Yeah, you said out of your inheritance.
Out of my inheritance that my grandmother left me.
Okay.
But this is how he gonna do me.
How
this is how he gonna do me. Look at him, y'all. Look at him, y'all.
A gold digger.
A gold digger. Look at him all souped up, dressed up and stuff. Look at how he did me. Taking advantage of me, y'all. Look at him. Look at him.
You're gonna have old player.
Old player.
You drawing attention to yourself.
A player.
You drawing attention to yourself.
A player. That's all. He ignorant. Look at y'all. Look, he ignorant.
We'll talk. I will be over later, and we will talk about this.
He ignorant, y'all. Look, we right here at the bank, and he gonna use me for $50,000. I was nice enough but this is how he do me. This is how he do me. He ain't no good, y'all. Look at him. Get a good look at him, y'all. He a player. No, you ain't going nowhere.
Whatever, Tiff.
You're not going nowhere.
Back up.
You're not going nowhere.
Back up, please.
No. He ain't going nowhere. No. You're not going nowhere. Look at him. Get a good look. No, you're not going to do me like that. Look.
happening
Hold
for.
on, y'all. Okay, so we got K Grinch here. Welcome, K Grinch, to the live stream. As a matter of fact, when I saw this video, I thought about you. Why did I think about you, K Grinch? Because you were saying on the other day how that video we saw about the man eating the car was fake. I said, I know this video got to be fake. I know this 50K video got to be fake. Okay, it got to be, because ain't no way I'm gonna give a man that I done met for 2 months dating no $50,000. I'm just not doing it. Now, Kay Grinch said she tried to buy him. Apparently, 50K wasn't gonna keep that man. That man, and they out. I mean, he gonna leave. He gonna leave. I guess he gonna go on break with her when he leave out the bank. Like, he ain't even wait to he didn't even attempt to like try to be with her a little bit, and then you know what I'm saying? Skedaddle. No, he got his money, and outside of Bank of America, he said he out. Wow. Josiah Williams, welcome to the live stream. He said that's what she get. Money don't buy love, and it happens every day. Oh, I see. I did play the bill that you sent me about San Diego. We just got through watching that. Yes. So thank you for sharing that with me. Nancy Ferguson, welcome to the live stream. Glad you're here. Also, welcome to the live stream. Also, Josiah, you welcome here. You know, I'm glad you're here too. Let me not forget that. But Nancy Ferguson said, I wouldn't give even family that kind of money. Exactly. I'm with you. I wouldn't even give my husband that kind of money. And I ain't even married, okay? I would not be giving nobody no 50K. I'm gonna give somebody $50,000 no, I'm sorry. I'm just not doing that. So let me see what we got going on here. We got that's Tickety Boo. Welcome to the live stream. That's Tickety Boo. Glad you're here. They said, what sin are you most guilty of? I'm not religious. I just like odd questions. What sin am I most guilty of? I would say but the sin I'm most guilty of is being nice when I should have checked people a lot more. That's probably what I've been most guilty of. Not checking folks quick enough. So we got Kay Grinch saying, life is hard. It's harder when you're stupid. I like that one. Life is hard. It's harder when you're stupid. Yes, that reminds me of this gentleman named Bull Monkey who came in the chat a few weeks ago when he was talking about making like 30K is what he called it. He said it was a expressway to poverty, something like that. It was a good one. That was a good comment he made. So, and Josiah Williams said, I actually know a woman who did this. She got a settlement for 150K, and dude married her and divorced her soon as the money was gone. Yep. I mean, that's what happened with Wendy Williams' ex-husband and that lady he got pregnant. As soon as the alimony checks ran out, that young lady was out of there with the baby. All right, we got Lavonda here. Hey, girl. Welcome to the live stream. She said, hey, y'all, I'm late to the party. Josiah Williams says, what's up, chat? And I'm glad to make it on time. Yes. Anytime you guys arrive is on time. Yes, it is. That's Tickety Boo said, pride it is. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this next one. We're going to line it up a little bit. It's a Karen video. So for those, who are familiar with that terminology, you will soon, if you're not familiar, then you will soon understand what is meant. So let's go ahead and get this started. This was out of Dallas, if I'm not mistaken. Check it out.
Why are you harassing me?
I want you to leave this neighborhood right now.
Leave
right now.
You're Karen. You're only doing that because I'm black. Because you're racist.
I don't care what business you have in this place. Leave. Go.
Girl, you are not running nothing but your raggedy ass mouth with your old ass.
I want you out of this neighborhood. You are on private property.
Girl, shut up. You not running shit. You don't run shit but this little bitty ass duplex right here that you live in with your slow retarded ass. How old are you, 100? You look like you're an MHMR.
This property.
Girl, shut up.
Now.
Quit doing that shit that you be seeing on TV. That shit not working.
Please.
I'm not.
Know what address.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. What you gonna do if I... No. What you gonna do if I don't? You just trying to get attention. Why you can't control your eyes? Why you looking everywhere with your dumb ass?
I want you to leave.
I don't care what you want. I want you to go straighten them eyes out, but you ain't straightened them out. I want you to go straighten your crossed eyes out. And don't give yourself a heart attack, you little old lady. I want you to leave this property right now. Leave.
What business do you have in this neighborhood?
None of your motherfucking business. I can tell you that. You ain't paying me. You little scallywag. Girl, shut your dumb ass up. The same one your mama and your daddy have. That's the one I have. The same one your mama and your daddy have. With your little retarded ass. Why are you standing out here? Why you don't have your ass at work or at a nursing home? Why? Why are you here?
I've never seen this car in this neighborhood before.
It don't matter. Are you the police?
Right now.
Can you go call the police on me, please? Please go call the police on me so I can leave. Can you go call the police?
I want you to leave my neighborhood.
This is not your... You don't own all these houses over here. You need to take your ass to the country with that 1941 shit do you have. Girl, you really sitting up here doing that shit you see on TV. Is your name Karen? Because you acting like one. With them raggedy ass Skechers you got on. With that hand on that branch. Girl, can you please call the police on me, please? Please?
I want to know.
I'm about to call them.
In this neighborhood, do you need to be at?
Don't worry about it. I'm going to sit right here at yours.
The block number and the street.
The block number? Girl, you need to shut your dumb ass up.
Know what address you need to be at in this neighborhood?
Girl, you is a stupid ass.
Y'all see?
Only know the
Hold on,
best.
I'm sorry. Did y'all see that? I would like to know what prompted this conversation. Like, what prompted this woman to come outside to talk to this young lady? It sounds like, I mean, it's clear the young lady was in her car saying what she had to say, right? So I mean, was the older lady just walking outside in her neighborhood and decided to have this like what y'all think happened? Let me get to this get to the comments, y'all. Cause I didn't expect it to go like that. I did not. I mean, she up here talking about this lady was 100 years old. Why ain't she at the nursing home? You don't own these homes in this neighborhood. Call the police on me. Like, okay. So Josiah says that 100 hurt her feelings, laugh out loud. It did because she, you can hear her choke up a little bit. Like, she wasn't expecting this young lady to come back at her the way she was coming. Like, she wasn't holding back, not at all. Then Josiah said she probably just got off. She probably just got out the nursing home and forgot her meds, laugh out loud. I guess so. Look. All I can say is with these young people today, mind your business. Don't be trying to engage with these young people because these young people, the YNs as they call some of these folks, they do not care. So unless they really doing something to you, just pay these folks no mind and go on about your business because these folks do not care. You know what I'm saying? They do not care, y'all. So don't be trying to argue with these young folks. They do not care at all. And the fact that this didn't escalate is a good thing. So we got Desmond Calvert saying she is giving her the business. Indeed. She gave her the business all the way. All the way. She did. I was surprised. Josiah Williams said that lady ain't fully crazy. You see, she didn't try to call the police. She sure didn't. She was just sitting right there near that tree branch perched. That's what she did. She did not call the police. We got Steve Beno in the house. Welcome to the live stream. Wondering if future parents will name their daughters Karen. I don't know. They might. They might. So I don't know. They may they might spell it like Corinne Steph. They might make it like Corinne instead of Karen or something like Corinne Stephens' name or whatever. But yes, y'all. That lady wasn't playing at all. Like, please call the police on me. And you saw what kind of car that girl was in. She was in a Mercedes Benz. So yeah, she got a little something going. So yes, okay, we got Louis, here. He's saying play it again. Oh, this is in the middle of something, but you can so I really just can't play it again like that, but you can on your device, you can like backtrack a little bit and then you can watch it and then you can like get caught back up with the live stream. So I do that sometimes when I'm watching people's stuff. You can like move the little bar back to see things that have already happened on the videos. So that is an option, but yeah, with this little screen I'm working with, it's hard to try to. I can't just hit replay. It's a little bit more entailed, but you can do it on your device. So we're gonna go ahead on to the next one. Yes, this is in the coat store, and this lady is tripping. In my opinion, we'll get into it. Let's keep it going.
Get the best, so if you can't do that, then you know.
Okay, well then we just that's it with that.
Right.
Okay.
Somebody else in here will get it for me.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. All right.
Okay, y'all.
Severely damaged that bridge.
Y'all, this thing is not working for me. Okay, anyway, so what you just saw, and this lady was out with this dude. I'm not sure they've been dating or whatever, but she wanted this man to buy her and her 3 daughters Coach bags. Okay. And he basically let her know that he ain't doing that. And so she was saying, oh, well, if you don't do it, then somebody else will. And he was like, yeah, well, then let the other person do it then. Like, and she was just saying how her daughters deserve the best and all this other kind of stuff. So I just don't understand why I don't understand why this young lady would expect this man to buy her and her 3 daughters a Coach bag. Now, granted, Coach is not that expensive depending on what type of bag that you get. But I would never expect a man that I'm dating to buy me, who clearly like just dating, just really started dating or whatever. I would not expect him to buy me and my 3 daughters a Coach bag. I'm just saying, I wouldn't expect that. So I just noticed that you guys were making comments that YouTube did not allow me to see. So Desmond was saying racism, and then okay, so I know you're talking about that last video when we had the lady talking in the car to the older white lady. Yeah, I can see some of that. Like, I still don't know. I would like to know what led us to this point. And then what led us to that? You know what I'm saying? And then I also had a comment from Josiah Williams saying, "Oh well, next woman, laugh out loud, she tripping." She really is. And the fact that this man dating a woman that got 3 kids, I mean, you can tell he trying to work with her. He trying to work with her because a lot of dudes today, but they ain't dating a woman with no kids. I know men who ain't dating the women who actually had the kids for them. You know what I'm saying? They not dating their own children mother. So let alone dating somebody else who got kids with some other man. So I don't know, like the fact that he was still dating her, like knowing she got these 3 kids, like that's unheard of in today's society. Okay, and then we got Desmond saying egotism. Does that pertain to that? Probably pertains to the Karen story, huh? Well, it could pertain to the Karen story and possibly to this lady demanding these 3 Coach bags. K Grin says gold digger. Yeah. And then saying that another man would do it. Okay, well, I guess she ain't bring the right man to the coach though. I mean, because let's just say if they got like a mid-model type of coach bag, you might be spending say a couple $100, right? Because you can buy a coach if you go like to either the outlet or to the store. They have some bags like $600-700, depending on like the size or whatever. But to buy like 4, you're gonna come out. You come out at least, maybe like $400-500 to $1,000 plus, depending on what type of bag it is at the coach store. And not to. I'm gonna just keep my comment to myself. Let me just keep that to myself because I was looking at the aesthetics, okay, and I was like, don't quite know about that, okay. Now, y'all, why is my y'all? Can y'all still hear me? Because I don't see myself on the screen anymore. What is going on with this? Lord, and these technical difficulties. Okay. But let me know if you guys can still hear me. Because I don't think I can see me. Let's see. But let me just go ahead and get into this comment from Josiah Williams that says the thing is a lot of younger women don't understand is a boyfriend doesn't have any responsibility to her kids. That's on their daddy until I take you as a wife. Yeah. Yeah, okay, let me leave and come back. I'll be right back, y'all. It still don't have me on here. Okay. What's going on? Last time it worked. Here you can't see you. We hear you. Okay, so I guess I ain't meant to be seen today. Let me see something. Okay, there I go. Let me move the comment out the way. Okay, so let me hide the message. Okay. So let me repeat. I had got thrown off with these technical difficulties. The thing is, a lot of younger women don't understand is a boyfriend doesn't have any responsibility to her kids. That's on their daddy until I take you as a wife. I don't have any qualms with that. Now, if a man wants to be generous and do things for you, then that's great. But I mean, buying your kids Coach bags, three kids. My goodness, y'all. I mean, and I've seen, different I've seen like different videos where women bring their kids on the date and expect the man to like pay for the kids to eat, or they go on a date with the man and then want the man to pay for like to go play to take home to the children. I ain't think that was real. So I don't know, y'all. It's a lot going on out there. I see. Now we got women want the man to buy, Coach bags and stuff. So I don't know. So we got Josiah Williams saying he's laughing. And then thank you to Josiah Williams, Desmond Calvert, and Kay Grinch. Let me know that you couldn't hear me, but you could not see me, but you can hear me. And now you can do everything now. So I appreciate the feedback. So Josiah is laughing. He says, I told you YouTube hates on the pretty ones, laugh out loud. I guess so. I had the same issue on Thursday. But at least I figured out how to at least get on here. I don't like how this looked though, but it's working. So the next video we got here is on 50 Cent trolling. Now let me tell you something about 50 Cent. Now y'all already know that the way he troll on his son, that oldest son, and his mama, like if he can do that, ain't nobody off limits, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this right here.
I had to rebuild my life over with $6,700 a month.
Marquise, I know you feel like
fuck, this nigga's crazy. You're 25 years old. Why you still talking about child support? I was still $500,000 a year when it was with me. That's why I took his mother to child support, because the bitch thought that she was supposed to get that much more, she wanted more. All that motherfucker nothing.
That nigga's one. Look, I don't never ask for shit, man. But I was thinking, nigga, can nigga get a little extra $6,700 a month for the shit we been doing?
Yeah, I'm almost looking on fire up in there.
That nigga just play too much.
It's severely damaged.
Okay, y'all. So, Lord, let me tell y'all this. When that song came out, Have a Baby by Me and Be a Millionaire, like, that was my song. But it never occurred to me until now that maybe he made that song in response to what was going on with his child's mother and whatever he was paying her for child support. Cause sound like he was paying her a good amount of money, but then she wanted more money, and it ended up being a lower amount. Cause sometimes you gotta just go ahead and realize when you got a good situation. Like, I don't know why I would have went to. I'm gonna suggest in the comments, but I would have went and found out. Okay, in the state of say New Jersey, how is child support calculated? And then I would have figured out, am I making it out better getting what I'm getting from him direct, or pushing it so we have the course in our business. You know what I'm saying? But let me see something. How much was 50 Cent paying for child support for oldest child prior to court ordered child support? Let's see if we can find that on the chat GPT. Let's see. Yo, I know this can't be right. So they say that I'm gonna just read it. Before a court-ordered child support amount was officially set for his oldest child, 50 Cent had been voluntarily paying a much higher amount to his child's mother. According to multiple reports from interviews and social media posts about the situation, he was supposedly paying around $500,000 per year, about $40K per month, voluntarily toward child support before the matter went to family court. After the court got involved, that support amount was significantly reduced to a formal order of about $6,700 a month, roughly $80,400 per year. Wow. Let me tell y'all, if somebody gave me $40,000 a month, I don't think I would have been pushing it for no more. I mean, I get it, he's this millionaire, he got all this money, but I mean, 40K ain't bad at all, okay? That ain't a bad amount. Let me go to the comments. So we have Zakaria saying hi. Hi, Zakaria. Welcome to the live stream. Glad you're here. For those who are new here, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Support the channel, y'all. It's free. So Josiah is saying, nah, his son, wow, and needs to grow up. Why all his other kids out the way, but Marquis still crying? How many kids 50 Cent got? I know he got the oldest son and then the one he had with Daphne Joy. But does he have more kids than just those two? I only hear about those two. Let me see. How many kids does 50 Cent have? Let's see how many he got. Okay, he has two. He has the oldest son, and then he has Sire with his ex Daphne Joy. Okay. All right. Okay, he just got two of them. All right. So let me go back here, y'all. Get this thing back going. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what I really don't. I really don't know what what his oldest son's gripe is about. I mean, even if you get $6,700 a month, like that still ain't bad. That's not bad at all. So I don't know. I don't know what the gripe is. You get more bees for honey, as they say. You know, back home, you get more bees for honey. So best thing to do is get in his good graces and stay there if you're trying to get more money out of him. You know what I'm saying? But yes, y'all, let's go to the next, which the next is what? This right here, this next video I happened to see when I was scrolling today, and I was like, you know what? This is something else. Yeah, like this man, you can tell this man was at his wit's end, and I can understand. But let me see what Josiah is saying. He's saying him only having two is actually pretty good. Laugh out loud. If I had his money, God knows. I know that's right, Josiah. I mean, look at Mr. Nick Cannon. Do I need to say more? Yeah, because when you were saying that he had other kids, okay, well, how many does he really have? Because one thing about it, he's done pretty good about controlling the amount of kids he got around here. You know, he got one child that's grown. He like 25, I think he said in the video. And the other little boy is like 13. Yeah, about 12, 13 years old. So, you know, he doing pretty good. And yeah, I don't know. Let's go ahead and look at this next video, y'all. And let me know what you guys think about this situation. Was he wrong or not?
Ain't do it no more. I done told this woman 7 times to leave my house. Get out, it's over. I don't want to be with her no more. I can't be with you. You don't want to do nothing for yourself. She don't want to better herself. She want to sit around and play the victim and act like I'm the problem. I'm not the problem. This all the stuff, she got to go. I asked her 7 times, get yourself together. I even tried to make it work. She living with me, I'm paying all the bills. She got her kids here. I didn't even accept her kids. I don't even got no kids. I didn't even accept her kids and treat them kids like mine. I love them kids, but I can't do this no more, Tasha. You gotta go. She come in all hours of the night, whenever she want to, always trying to play victim, telling everybody it's me crying to her co-workers or family, saying it's me, it's me, it's me. Y'all gotta understand, man, I'm fed up, I'm stressing. I done tried to help this girl numerous of times. Try to help her get on her feet, and she just ain't got, it's like she don't want nothing in life. I cannot be with a woman like that. All we do is argue. Argue, argue, argue. She don't want to work. She pick her kids up, drop her kids off to her mama house while she go out and be in the streets all night. And I'm over here paying the bills. And the f***ed up part is, I got a homie, his wife got a business. She was gonna hire her on the spot to answer the phones for her business, $20 an hour. I tell this dumb, hey, my homie wife got a business, and all you gotta do is answer the phone, $20 an hour. She gonna look at me and tell me what the fuck I look like. Ooh. I'm like, what do you mean, what the fuck do you look like? $20 an hour, and you telling me you can't work for $20 an hour to sit on your ass? That's when I knew I couldn't work no more. That's her kids stuff. It's like, I can't do it. Her kids tear my house up. You know what I mean? I love them kids in my dear heart, but I can't do this. Sometimes you get fed up. I'm waking up, I'm going to work every day with attitudes. getting into it with my boss, arguing with my employees, my coworkers. And it's like, I just can't do it. God, please forgive me for doing this. I never meant to be this way. Like, I'm a good man at heart. But sometimes you get fed up. I done asked her 7 times to leave, and it's just like, I can't deal with this no more. I just want y'all to see, I got her stuff out here. I can't do it. When you fed up, you fed up. $20 an hour to sit down and answer the phone. You told me what the you look like. Like, I can't do this. Your stuff is outside. I apologize, God. Please forgive me for doing this, man. I ask you to release me from any negativity or anything in my life. And my heart told me to do this. I love them kids. I do not want to put them kids out. But they got to go. They got to go. I've done too much for her and those kids. You have to go. I can't deal with it no more. I can't deal with nobody that don't want to do nothing to help better their life. I can't do it, man.
Oh, Lord. What y'all think about that? Hold on. That man was fed up, y'all. He out here talking to the Lord while he out here putting this lady stuff and her kids up in the yard. Man, look, that lady did he say how many kids that she had? I don't know, but she had kids. He said that with an S. Here we go. Here's another man that man said he ain't got no children of his own, but he done took in this woman and her kids. This chick ain't got no job, taking her kids to her mama house so she can go hang out all night, and her man at the house. I'm just trying to understand. I'm trying to understand how you gonna mess up the bag like that, man. Do you not know that most men today ain't trying to date no woman with no kids? And then you got kids, but you gonna take them to your mama house and hang out all night? That's crazy to me. When he at the house, you need to be at the house. Look, they don't understand how the game is played, and it really ain't no game. I ain't got. Let me see what y'all talking about in the chat before I get to talking. Okay, so okay, let me catch up, y'all. So Josiah Williams, I do not have any kids. I did respond, I think, to that. Okay, Josiah says I've done it before. Can't be passing up money in today's economy. Exactly. When you living with a man who don't have no kids and got your kids in there, he said he do everything for her and them kids. And if all you doing is paying rent, that's everything, okay? That's a lot right there. Josiah said more power to him. I know he had on for those kids. You could tell because he up out here talking to the Lord while he out there in the rain, putting her stuff out there in the yard, okay? Somebody, you know my heart. But he said the Lord told me he had to do it. The Lord said he got to do this, okay? So we got Lou saying, now he already know he should have filed those eviction papers 30 days ago. Laugh out loud. Yep. So should have. But I guess when she had an opportunity to make that $20 an hour to sit on her behind and answer the phone, and she told him what she looked like. Girl, you don't say no mess like that. Now when you date somebody and he paying for everything, like you need to help pull your weight, man. People ain't rich around here. So Josiah says, Lou, you hilarious. She coming right back, huh? Hey, unless hey, the fact that he done put this on TikTok or whatever he was on, he gonna have him a replacement real soon. Because the next chick gonna see this video, they gonna be like, man, you dating women with kids? You around here paying bills and taking and paying for the home? And all I gotta do is be at the house and cook, clean, and take care of you and everything. They're gonna be right there lined up around the corner trying to get with this man right here. Ain't gonna be no room for her at the end. When these chicks catch wind of that, they're gonna be like, no, you ain't gonna find no man like that. Nope. And then she talking about, and then he letting you know in the video what his non-negotiables are. You always got your keys at your mama house. You out hanging out at the club, coming in any time of night. That man ain't about that life right there. Plenty of women be sitting in the house. Ain't trying to be out in the streets on the weekend. Like myself sitting here talking to y'all on this internet right here. But let me keep going. Lavonna said, well, how much he putting out, it seems like it would have been quicker for him to leave them there and move. Lavonna, Lavonna is very analytical, y'all. She said, well, how much he putting out, it seems like it would have been quicker for him to leave them there and move. Well, this is the problem. He moving stuff out in trash bags. I mean, yeah, maybe, but you know what, Lavonna, since he the only one that got a job, the home is probably in his name, whether it's lease, mortgage, whatever. So he said he ain't about to be displayed. He said, I'm gonna put y'all out. I mean, but he could have took the son to his mama house, to her mama house. When the kids get up at, take the son to her mama house. But he said, forget that. It's going out here in the yard. I done told her 7 times that she got to go. So he said, nope, do not pass go. You out. Lou said, laugh out loud. Yep. And now she knows she got 30 days. So she'll about to be hell on wheels around there. Well, he told her 7 times to leave. Now, I don't know how many days that covered, but he told her 7 times. Desmond said he don't have the right to do that by law. He is following the law of the streets, is what it looked like to me. He ain't worried about the real law. He said he done with that. Josiah said she's going to be in that tent with the Cracksons. Laugh out loud. That couple from Thursday. Yes, honey. I call them the Method Man and Mary J. Blige. You all need to get by couple, honey. Yes. I started following them on TikTok the other day. And the young lady we looked at that was really pretty and was homeless. Let me give y'all a little update on her. I meant to give y'all an update on that. But the little pretty girl who was homeless. So what she was doing was she had 2 jobs, y'all. So she was always kind of working. So she would pay for a hotel a couple times out the month, and then she would stay in her office. So she was like renting an office space. You know, you can like rent, little offices and those little office rental suite places for like, a month or whatever. So she was renting places there. Well, she was renting a place at work and then staying there. Then she would shower at Planet Fitness. And yeah, so she said that she went on a date and she told the young man that she was homeless. And he said, let me be right back. And so she figured he was just gone, but he did come back. But she had called an Uber so she can go where she need to go. And so he waited for her for them to for her to get in her car and stuff. And he was very nice and sent her a text and said, hey, I got plenty of space at my home, but I want you to be comfortable. So here's some money to go get you a hotel room or whatever. That was very sweet. But the good news is that she and her kids have gotten an apartment. So she is now in an apartment with her children, and yeah. And so what she would do is she had like a payment link type of thing, and people who watched her videos would like send her money, and that would help her pay for their hotels. They could send money directly to her food prep lady because she would be eating like platters of fried chicken wings and mac and cheese, collard greens, and candy yams and all that. So yeah, but sister girl has gotten her a place now, and she was in it before Christmas. So that's the update on her. Now the update on the Cracksons, as Josiah called them. I haven't seen their latest video, but I'm sure they are living at large in their tent. So yes. So Kenneth Lucius, welcome to the live stream. Glad you're here. Says, bro, God got you. Keep pushing. I know that's right. Lou says, and it's raining, laugh out loud. Courts might make him pay for everything that got water damaged. Well, that's why he put the stuff in the trash bag. So I guess he was trying to protect it, huh? But you know, he was at his wit's end. It was probably safe for her not to go back up in there. Cause I don't know what happened to push him over the edge, but yeah, he was over the edge when he's putting that stuff down there, y'all, like that. Tyrone Thompson says, young and foolish. Welcome to the live stream, Tyrone. Glad you're here. Okay, hold on, y'all. My thing did something. Desmond says he was supposed to give her 30 days. He said he told her 7 times. Was that over 30 days? I don't know. He didn't say that part, did he? Josiah said, damn, Lou, this poop ain't fair, laugh out loud. What about my home damages? Your Honor. I know that's right. Lou said, I hope this video went viral because he's going to need that check to pay to replace the ish he just got wet. But you know, this is the thing. He had everything in trash bags. So it wasn't like it was no furniture or nothing. So I mean, it may not be that much that got damaged overall. I don't know. Tyrone said, since you need to go help that woman, give her some guidance. Who need to help her? Talking about me? I would have been getting that $20 an hour job. That lady is too far gone, sir. I can't help that lady. How you gonna sit up here and live with this man and bring your kids in there and then go to your mama house and leave the kids over there with her and then be out all night coming home any time of the night? That lady is far. She too far gone. I can't help her. Then the man needs you to get a job, and then he find you a job that you ain't even got an interview for. That his homeboy girlfriend was gonna put her on, and this shit talking about what she look like. You look like somebody who ain't got no job, man. You look like you ain't got no job, and you need to get one. Got this man taking care of kids that ain't his. Y'all, let me not go there. See, I got brothers, I got male cousins, I got nephews. So I mean, I would not want none of them to be in a situation like that. So I'm speaking from the heart here. No, I try to be a witness for the truth, no matter what. So where we at here? So Lou says, laugh out loud, I'm with you, Josiah. Can't win for losing. Tyrone said she got that golden cookie. I guess she did. Then he woke up and got some snack crackle and pop or something because he saw the light. This man up here getting into it with his boss, with his co-workers. You about to mess up the bag dealing with this golden cookie. Golden cookie got to go. We both can't be around here without no job. Okay. Lou said, laugh out loud, Tyrone. That golden cookie done molded. Lord, not it done molded. Okay. Laugh out loud, Tyrone. That golden cookie done molded. She out of touch and he out of time. Shout out to Hall and Oates. Kenneth said, bet the people she was out with does not take her in. People need to stop thinking people will not leave them. Now that's a fact. That's a fact. Lou said those trash bags are known to cause cancer in the state of California. Court still gonna get them for damages. I guess you're right. Yeah, why is my video playing in the background like this? Hold on. I ain't noticed that. Maybe it's playing on my end, not for y'all. It should be playing. I don't know what this thing doing. Y'all know I'm working on some things here. Let me do something real quick. This is crazy. Sorry, y'all. What is going on? Okay, so I think I'm back, right? Lord have mercy. Okay. So Josiah said, "Golden cookie ain't worth no 3 kids." Laughed my behind off. I'll take bronze. I know, right? Take the bronze. Okay, y'all. So I'm glad y'all enjoyed some of those because I know I did. That was wild. So what else we got up here? Okay, so Mr. Lou, you sent this one as well. Josiah, I don't know if I mentioned it that we looked at the one that you sent regarding the San Diego trafficking, and then Lou, I think you might have missed it. We looked at yours, which was the NFL thing. So about that was sad. Them first y'all, that was very sad. But you know, we on the come up here. So the next one Lou sent was about the MARTA situation. So this is the one. The video was like 30 minutes. I couldn't watch that whole video, y'all. But we got enough to get the understanding. But let me check this out real quick in the comments. Tyrone says your lighting is good. It looks like we got a Christmas tree in a window in the wall. Yes, we do. Yes. My Christmas tree that I decorated on live stream on Thanksgiving Day and the day after Thanksgiving. They took me forever, which Lavonda had to hold my hand to tell me to stop adding decorations to the tree. Yes, this is the tree. And I am going to make it a Mardi Gras tree, possibly, or either a Valentine's Day tree. I'm going to keep this tree up for a while because I like it. It brings me joy when I turn on my lights and sitting here and look at it while I'm looking at TV. So Lou says, laugh out loud, I'm with you, Josiah. 3rd place is still a win. And Josiah said, definitely Lou. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to show you all this MARTA video. And this is, okay, so this is the one where I end up finding the original story when this all broke out about 2 years ago. So we're gonna play that first, and then we're gonna play this next one, which is what we'll play. What this topic was presented by Lou, right? The first video I'm gonna show you is what the news put out like 2 years ago. Then we're gonna look at the video that Lou sent me, which is like kind of the update, right? If you will. So I'm gonna let this play. I think I need to go refill my wine, right? So I might grab me some more wine while this is playing, but I'll probably do that on the part 2 of the video. So let's get into it, cause this wine is good.
Her ex-boyfriend, police officer shooting her ex-boyfriend. Now she's recovering as the investigation begins.
Atlanta News First's Bridget Spencer is live at Grady Hospital. Bridget, the chief of MARTA says a fight led to the shooting.
Yeah, that's exactly right. This fight got pretty violent. That is why she had to recover here at Grady Hospital. And at this point, police are saying that encounter is what ultimately led to her pulling the trigger.
She's in good spirits. She's beat up pretty badly and about the face.
A MARTA police sergeant attacked while on the job near 5 Point Station.
Lots of bruising and cuts, but they're checking her out, CT scans and x-rays, and I believe she's going to make a full recovery.
MARTA Police Chief Scott Crayer says Monday night around 9, they got a call for help coming from that sergeant.
In the middle of the argument, a fight ensued where he began to beat her about the face and hands, and she ended up shooting him, striking him twice.
Crayer says she knew the man. It was her ex-boyfriend. He says the two agreed to meet up along Forsyth Street near the station.
That's another surprising aspect of this, is that he would instigate a fight like this, knowing that she was, number one, a police officer, and 2, in uniform on duty. So we're a little concerned about that.
Police were able to catch up and arrest the boyfriend, who was taken to Grady. He and the officer are expected to be okay. Meanwhile, he faces a slew of charges.
It's still too early to know why they decided to meet, where they met. That'll be part of our investigation.
And meanwhile, we are still working with police to learn more about the suspect and who he is. Meanwhile, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation at this point is taking over the investigation, as with most officer-involved shootings. We're live in Atlanta. Bridget Spencer, Atlanta News First.
The facts others leave behind, and the truth.
Okay, y'all. So, all right. So this is what happened 2 years ago, what they presented. The police officer apparently had got shot, let me roll this up. Police officer apparently got shot or whatever, and they took the man who was also shot. I guess he got charged, right? So let me see what y'all saying here. Tyrone says, go ahead on, do it like you like it. You probably gonna get my wine refill, right? Josiah said, well, damn, back to what Lou said, life is harder when you stupid. Yeah, for sure. I don't know when he said that, but definitely harder when you stupid. I agree with that. But so like the man said, why would you meet this officer and do all this? But look, so let me go ahead and show y'all this next part, because this is the kicker here. So it's long, so I'm gonna probably stop it and start it so we can kind of keep in contact with what's going on here. Let me get this moved up over here. Let's get it
That
going.
deserve to be heard. Today, we examine a case where the person sworn to protect became the one who pulled the trigger, where a badge didn't guarantee justice, where the victim became the accused. Cleve Lambert walked through the gates of Georgia State Prison at 38 years old. Everything he owned fit into a clear plastic bag. His sentence was complete. His debt, according to the state, had been paid. He moved into his sister's apartment in East Atlanta and started over. Every morning at 5 a.m., Lambert boarded the MARTA train heading downtown. Construction sites, warehouses, anywhere that might take a chance on someone with a record, he filled out applications, attended every interview he could get. The answers came back the same. Background check failed, position filled, we'll call you. His parole officer documented perfect attendance. Every meeting on time, every drug test clean. Lambert was doing everything right. Eventually, a restaurant near Peachtree hired him to wash dishes. $7.25 an hour. It wasn't much, but it was honest work. He started sending money to his mother in Augusta. Then something changed. Lambert stopped taking the direct route home through 5 Point Station. Instead, he transferred at West End, adding 20 minutes to his commute each night. When his sister asked why, he told her the crowds at 5 Points made him uncomfortable. But that wasn't the truth. The truth was simpler and more dangerous. He was avoiding someone he'd already paid a terrible price for knowing. What Lambert didn't know? She'd already found him, and she'd been watching for months. While Cleve Lambert earned minimum wage washing dishes, Sergeant Cheryl Lachey Clark made $68,000 a year with the MARTA Police Department. 15 years on the force. Multiple commendations for excellence. By every official measure, Clark was exactly what a police officer should be. Then in October 2022, she made an unusual request. She wanted a transfer to the night shift at 5 Point Station. 5 Points is the busiest transit hub in Atlanta. 40,000 people pass through every day. Drug deals happen in plain sight. Assaults are common. Officers have been stabbed on duty.
So this lady around here, this officer lady, asked to be transferred to one of the most I don't even know what to call it. One of the most rough places to be transferred to at the MARTA station at the 5 Points, according to this person saying this. And this man got out of jail, trying to live right, and then this woman done hunted him down. This is crazy. Out of all the people out here, why are you doing this for this man who just got out of prison? I mean, you know, I don't get it, but let this continue on. You know what? We got people in the comment chatting. So hold on. So we got Lou, you know it. Thank you, Lou, saying please like, share, comment, and subscribe, support the channel. Yes, please do that. He says this story right here is wild. Yeah, I see that. This is crazy so far. Josiah says lack of emotional restraint. My personal opinion is some of it is chemical due to food and air quality, and the other is from the environment. People are afraid to take anything perceived to be an L. Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say to that. Josiah said, you know why she doing it. You're right. I have an idea, but I want to pretend like I don't, because I just don't know why you doing it. You making your 68,000, and this lady was married and everything. Like, and she ain't no bad looking woman. Like, what is you doing, ma'am? What is you doing? What's that character be saying? What is you doing, baby? Like, what is she doing? Yes. Lou says hello. How you doing, Lou? Let this thing keep going.
Most rotate out after 6 months. The assignment is considered punishment, not a promotion. Clark asked to stay. Her supervisors approved it. Nobody questioned why a decorated sergeant would volunteer for the most dangerous post in the system, but there was something her supervisors didn't know. Something buried in her personnel file that should have raised alarms. 3 prior complaints, 2 for excessive force, 1 for harassing an ex-boyfriend in 2019. All 3 complaints were closed without discipline. No investigations, no consequences. The pattern was there, documented in official reports. Nobody connected the dots. Because Cheryl Clark wasn't just patrolling 5 Point Station. She was hunting. And her target rode the same train every single day. 2 people. One trying to escape his past, the other weaponizing her present. Their paths were about to collide in the worst possible place. To understand what happened on January 30th, 2023, you need to know this wasn't the first time Cheryl Clark shot Cleve Lambert. According to Lambert's own account, his original prison...
Yo, did you guys hear the man just say that that she done shot this man once before? Did y'all hear that? Let me let this keep going.
The years that cost him everything traced directly back to her.
Most people don't even remember the pack house has a dungeon. But I do.
We went about a good year and a half never arguing.
Okay.
It was one incident where she got caught in a lie.
Okay.
And I realized I can't trust her. I cursed the fuck out that day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That was the first incident. Then we had an incident, argument over my car, which that's a story, a narrative that nobody knows the full story about.
They had been involved. Clark was married at the time. Lambert claims she deliberately destroyed her own marriage to be with him.
Right. So that's why I said that people can't believe the narratives that's out there. Mm-hmm. Shorty was married when we met. And that's how we got the situation, the understanding that we had.
Okay.
Because she was married and she like, yo, I'm married, I'm in the middle of a divorce.
Okay.
And I'm like, well, I'm in a relationship and we got something going on. Mm-hmm. You know, so we start seeing each other. And about a month later, she was divorced, finalized. So, you know, it ain't like the whole entire time she cheating on her husband, you know. So that's how that came about with, you know, with the kind of relationship we had. But after a year and a half, I mean, I'm still with my girl. Mm-hmm. You got divorced and you with me, but I'm still with my girl. So, you know, she can't act like she didn't know. Okay. Because I go home to my woman every night.
Yeah.
What started as a relationship soon turned volatile. When Lambert tried to end things, Clark didn't let go.
So this man saying that he got him a girl, he got him a woman, and this chick was married. And was she trying to get him to leave his woman for her? Okay, y'all.
The problems escalated.
the very first time that I tried to break it up with old girl, and it's just like, a few months in, I try to break it off with her, and I'm like, look, I think I'm gonna try to make my relationship work.
Okay.
And she just crying, and she like, hey, you could have both of us, She like, I just want to be the lead.
Correct.
And I'm like, nah, man, this girl been together, on and off 20 years. How you gonna take the lead?
Okay.
And so I tried to break it off with her that day, and she cried and cried and cried, and I got in my car and left, and I drove a few blocks away.
Hold up, not the woman that told this man that you can have both of us, but she want to be the lead. She want to be the main. What this man got going on? To where you done left your husband. What my hat doing? You done left your husband, and now you trying to plead with this man that he can have you and his lady who he done been with for a minute, and how you okay with being the you want to be the main. Y'all, is this where we have come to? Is this where we done came to? I digress.
And she followed me. She got out the car crying, she's standing there. So, that was the first time.
Arguments became confrontations. Confrontations became threats. And then one day, those threats became violence. The victim had become the defendant. Lambert was charged with crimes committed against him. By her. He was convicted and sent to Georgia State Prison. The woman who shot him faced no charges. When police protect their own, where does justice go? Tell us in the comments. Lambert thought prison was his nightmare. He had no idea it was just rehearsal. After his release in 2022, Lambert tried to disappear. He changed his routine, took different routes, avoided places she might be. But Cheryl Clark had already found him. On January 30th, 2023, Lambert received a message. Meet me at the station parking lot. Here's what doesn't make sense. Why would Lambert agree? Why would a man who'd already been shot by this woman, who'd already served time because of her, who'd spent months carefully avoiding her, why would he walk into a police station parking lot to meet her? The answer.
That's a good question. For everything that man just said, why would you even communicate with this lady when you done went to jail because of her? This is crazy. What y'all saying in the chat so I don't get too far behind? Okay, so, boy, I'm really behind. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, let me see. Um, y'all. Okay, why is this not letting me see? Okay, let me just go over here and do it. Sorry. So Josiah said she's trying to make that 69. Okay. Um, yep. Tyrone said your heart can be reckless sometimes. Definitely that. Then Josiah said, nah, she off. Look at her eyes. Mm-hmm. And then Josiah said, yes, we heard. Okay. That's what I was saying. That she had pow this man before. Crazy. So Tyrone said she need to do some time now. Yep. She's probably psycho. Got to be. Josiah said this is some thin line between love and hate type ish. Laugh out loud. You right about that. Yes, you right. Let me put that on here. You right about that. Then Lou says, George Bush said, fool me once, fool me, can't fool me again. That's one of my favorite George Bush quotes, actually. Josiah said Lou, and he was laughing. Then Lou says Josiah, she did have that look like Lynn Whitfield, just like Lynn Whitfield. And then I said, I think I was in love and hate, not seeing Josiah's comment before. Josiah said, it's the squinching eyes, laugh out loud. They never lie. Sure don't. Tyrone said, I can never find no women like that. Woo, Ooh, do you even want to meet one like that, Tyrone? That lady is obsessed. He said the heart can be reckless again. Josiah said, Tyrone, because you got God on your side, you don't want those problems. Yep, I agree with that. Then Lou, you know it right here, quoting the song, the sweetest woman in the world can be the meanest woman in the world if you make her that way. I heard that song playing in my head when I was reading that. Then we got Josiah saying because she got that spell on him. She got something on that man. Because you done sat here and then went to jail, got out trying to not see this woman, and then she right here hunting you down, according to what the video saying, allegedly, right? And then she sent you a text and meet you at the MARTA police station, and you actually go. That's crazy. Sir, you want to go back to jail, huh? Okay, what we got here? Carlos B617 says she got that A1. Hey Carlos B, welcome to the live stream. Glad you are here. Happy holidays to everybody. In case I didn't tell you that since you've been here. Happy holidays, happy Saturday. And then Carlos said, that's why. He like, you know what? He standing on business, y'all. He letting us know what's going on. So let me go ahead on and finish so we can hear what happens once he make it to this police station. Let's get into that. Hold on. So we got something from Josiah. How did she even get his number after over a year? Laugh at it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how she had his number. That's a good question. Maybe maybe she was able to go into like any type. Maybe she went to some police records or something and got his number. Like maybe he had parole or whatever. I mean, I don't know how she would have got it, but apparently she did. I mean, how did she know that he was out of jail? Like I wouldn't be tracking all that. But I mean, I guess since he shot her, maybe she got notified when he got out of jail or something like that. I don't know, y'all. I'm not well versed in these areas. And then Josiah agreed with Carlos. You're right about that A1. Yeah. But okay, let me let y'all see the rest. Hold on. Let's get into this.
To that question reveals something far worse than anyone imagined. But here's what the body camera captured that changes everything.
Stupid ass bitch. I tried to tell your fucking ass a long fucking time ago. Fucking I tried to tell you. Come here. No, stupid bitch. Time ago. So fucking.
What do you want? Help! What do you want? Stop!
Come here.
Cream, stop!
No,
I'm yours.
Not mine.
You can me right. You can me right now.
I can right now. I can right now.
Yes.
Show me.
Okay.
Show me.
Let's go.
Prove it to me.
Let's go.
Take your hand off the gun.
I will.
Take your hand off the gun.
But you have to pull my pants down.
Okay, take your hand off the gun.
Stop.
Take your hand off the gun.
Kareem, stop. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't take your hand off the gun, you is going to get shot by this.
Parking lot. Stop.
I told you. Told you.
Kareem, stop.
No, bro.
Subject just turned on Decatur Street, going past Georgia State. It's gonna be a tan Suburban. Tag is gonna be Georgia Tag. Time Edward Nora 0662.
Broken women with neglected inner little girl often attract narcissists.
Correction subject, 58 knee radio. I'm behind him in the vehicle.
What's your location?
On Decatur, headed towards King.
Decatur headed towards King. All units around here. Unit number.
1101 radio.
If I have your unit number.
1101. Stopping at he just ran into the 59 Decatur and Bell Street. Decatur and Bell Street. Signal 41 also.
Signal 41, Decatur and Bell. 48 clear.
Standing by for backup.
1101 unit code 35.
36 Baker.
1101, you call 35.
36 Baker, radio. Oh yeah, you do it. You do it. How do you open the damn door?
Yeah, that's right here.
Yeah. How do you open the door?
Indicator, copy.
Step back. I can't open the door.
Something can come for you. Approaching the vehicle. Stand by, please.
You good? You okay? Come on. You okay? Come on. Get it. Get it, Sarge. Get it. Come on.
MARTA policy is clear. Officers must activate their body cameras during any civilian contact. It's not optional. Cheryl Clark's camera was on. At 9:47 p.m., 32 minutes after the shooting, backup units arrive. Lambert is in his crashed vehicle less than a block away, bleeding. His arm is shattered. Blood pools beneath him. He's conscious but fading. Clark gives her statement to responding officers. Lambert tried to grab her weapon, she says. She feared for her life. She had no choice. Paramedics load Lambert into an ambulance. Destination, Grady Hospital, downtown Atlanta.
Out on this call.
Are you hurt? You shot? You shot? No.
Yeah.
Where are you hurt at?
My arm, my nose. Can you grab my phone off the driver's floor? Left arm.
Left arm
and face.
Upper arm. Okay. Go back to level 1.
Level 1.
To the face and arm. So turn to. There you go.
Lay back.
Yeah.
Lay back.
Is it the hand or is it the?
It's her left, like shoulder, maybe.
Okay. And right here. I'm going.
I'm turning your radio off.
I got it. You got a stat pack or something?
Yeah, I got it for you. Where's your pain right now?
Uh-huh.
Where's your pain?
My face and my left arm.
Face and your left arm, okay.
Y'all got a radio? I got it, y'all.
I was gonna go the other way.
You got a radio, Dr. Hussein?
I don't. Will you secure your firearm really quick?
Give me 1 second.
You have a radio, Ryan?
Can you radio this back? Oh, okay. You gonna get the firearm?
Also make sure nobody's enter. Also keep a block off.
We're going to your room, Tawana.
That's why I was like, wait.
I'm sorry.
Whenever you get a chance, I'm gonna have to roll her, take the belt off. Okay.
You got her sticker? Yeah. Here, bro. I'm gonna just.
Okay, y'all. So, yeah. Okay, let me see what y'all saying here in this chat. Let me see what y'all saying here. Cause I know Lavonda said, "Hey, she been in and out." Yes, girl. They were ex-lovers. He went to jail because of her previously. Then he got out of jail, tried to avoid her and stuff like that. And I guess you know what? I guess when she was trying to get him to leave his lady, that must have been part of the after the jailbreak situation. So I misspoke when I said I didn't realize all this stuff is like it's combining for me. But yeah, so he had a lady that he'd been with off and on for like 20 years. And the police, I was like, hey, I done left my husband and I want to be with you, man. You can have both of us. You can have me and you can have your lady. But I want to be the man, is what this officer was telling this dude. And he was like, wait a minute, I can't, put you over her, is what he was saying. And then yeah, we got all this going on here. So let me see what y'all saying here in the chat. Yeah, this a lot. So okay. Where do we leave off at? Okay, so we answered Lavonda's question. Okay, wait a minute. So Josiah said that Carl was right when he was saying she had that A1. Then Lou said, laugh out loud, Carlos, it'll make you risk it all. He really was on a you only live once ish. YOLO. Then Lou also said maybe she's just taking role playing to the extreme. That's definitely extreme. What I just saw. I give you that. So here I am. So what am I listening and watching? That was a lot. Josiah said, yo, she wild. I think he planned to take her out while he was locked up. Maybe he did. But you know what? It's like he got out of jail the first time and everything and was trying, to live his life. He ended up getting a job as a dishwasher and then he even changed his route, how he would get home, and stuff on the train. So I think he was really trying to not, be bothered with this lady. But yeah, he got caught up with her for that A1, as Mr. Carlos put out there to us. So Josiah said, and now she's going to jail for attempted unaliving. Either way, hell, they both are. Laugh out loud, glad they're happy. And we're going to just sit here and admire the walls, as they say, because this is crazy. I love my freedom. Lou said, perhaps, all while the camera was rolling. Then Lavonda's asking about were they ex-lovers. Sorry if it has been stated. I've been in and out. And so Josiah was like, yes. I replied as well. Josiah said they're like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, though. Laugh out loud. I have never seen that movie, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I have not seen that before. Lou said, yep, Lavonda, ex-lovers, then jailbreak, then lovers again. And then Lou said, well, I said that's a whole lot. He said, yeah, that's a whole lot. Josiah said, on the taxpayer's dime. Exactly. Then we got Gary Corbett here in the house. Hey, welcome to the live stream. He said hello. Josiah said, BS, her life was no longer in danger once he tried to get away. Maybe it doesn't apply to cops. I would think it would apply to cops. I'm trying to understand, like, why would she be chasing him? Because apparently she got shot. I think they said in the shoulder and somewhere else. So I'm like, why would you be following this person? And then trying to open the door once the other police are there. You know what I'm saying? So Lou says down now. I'm not sure what he is referring to down now. So maybe something got removed, and that's why. Okay, so they removed your comment about how she go from pull my pants down now to this. So YouTube eliminated that comment, but I see it on my restream here. I don't know how it went from that to that. Josiah said should have, but you know they're going to protect her as much as they can. Lou said she eventually got fired, but no jail time. Lavonda said I was just about to ask if she was charged. Tyrone said set up. That's what I said. I feel like she was setting that man up. I feel like it's on that. If I can't have you, nobody will have you type of situation, because Shipper asking this man, to leave his woman, or we both can have you, and that man like, I ain't about to leave my lady. So she's gonna sit up where he can go back to jail. Then well, nobody gonna have him except Big Ray and all them up in there. So then we got Josiah saying, "Nah, lock her up. She's clearly a danger to society." Yeah. Yes. Yes. Let me. Yeah. I mean, then Lou says, Josiah, I'm not sure how she didn't get charged. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. Well, that's what I'm saying. When I was asking, what am I listening to me, it's like the way she was talking, like, it's yours. It's yours. Do just, yeah, go ahead and do it. Like, I guess she was, the way it sounded, it was like, okay, well, I'm just saying this because I'm trying to, say what I need to say in order to preserve my life. I feel like she was trying to play that type of angle with this. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I said that because I didn't want him to hurt me. So I figured if I went ahead and let him do this, then he wouldn't do. That's what I'm thinking. Her mindset. Well, not her mindset. I think that's the game she was trying to play. Well, I'm gonna set it up like that, and then that's why she said, "Well, I need you to take this off, right?" Because in that way, it would have been his fingerprints on that piece of clothing, right? Not hers. If she took them off, that means she was participating to an extent, right? But if she could get him to do it, then it's like, oh no, he tried to, grape the fruit me type of situation. That's what I think she was trying to do. So I agree with that setup terminology. Mm-hmm. The Josiah said the thin blue line is a little thicker than they lead on. I guess so. I guess so, y'all. That was definitely an interesting set of events. So Lou, thank you for sharing that video. I definitely would not have thought to share that on the live stream. So yes, it was definitely interesting. It was definitely entertaining for sure. That lady really should have been charged with something, I would think, but I'm not sure. I know the gentleman ended up going to the hospital as well. I don't know what injuries he had, but yeah, definitely some love that I do not want. Okay. So let's see. Oh, Josiah said, good job, Lou. Yeah, he did a good job. Yes. So let me show y'all what I saw. What I saw today, and I just feel like when you are a celebrity, no matter how you define it, it's like you can't be just putting all your business out here, for everybody to see, you know. And Kai Cenat, put out a post letting us know that he is single and he will not be in another relationship. So this lady that he's with, you really can't see her picture. Let me see if I can make this better for y'all to see her because she's actually a pretty girl. Yeah, this lady is his first girlfriend. I think he had announced, and she got into it with her mama recently. The mom saying that the young lady was being brainwashed by Kai Cenat and all of that. I think the young lady was saying that, she felt alone, like her mother wasn't there for her or something like that. And her mom went online and kind of crashed out. And I was like, wow, like that's a lot. So I think she's also a fellow live streamer too. So he put it out there that he's single and he's not gonna be in another relationship or anything like that. There was another gentleman that's a part of his live streaming crew where when they had the streamer awards not too long ago, this young lady was saying that she was taken advantage of by this gentleman that was in this crew. Now, this young man apparently now not Kai, this other dude I'm talking about, he had a girlfriend, and I guess he didn't tell her that before they had their interaction. And so she went on live saying that she was taken advantage of, and a whole lot going on in this streaming community, right? So yeah, I don't even know these people's names, but I happened to see the young man put out a video like I have a niece, I got a sister, I got a mom, and I got all these women in my life. Why would I do this? I wouldn't do that. So, yeah. So anyway, so that is what he put out. Then the girlfriend, she put out something saying that, she had already left Kai or whatever. And that I guess he was trying to say that she messed around with someone that she did not. Um, but I say all that to say, y'all, like, you can't be around here putting your relationship business out here on the internet like this. Not that we do that, but I'm just saying these young people, you can't be doing all that. Just it's best to keep yourself private because this is crazy. She said, I left. Now you want to get on the internet and rush to paint a false narrative about me off a fake Twitter post is insane. I've never cheated on him. I never cheated with him, and you know that. I have never dealt with that man. Play that sympathetic role somewhere else, please. They're a cute little couple. That's all I got. But let me see what y'all saying on here. Let me get back to this. Y'all be having a whole dialogue. I be trying to keep up. So Louis, that's a wild one. Talk about the MARTA one. Okay, so Lou said he lost some use of his left arm. The gentleman that was in the MARTA video, and he thanked Josiah. Josiah said, "You're a celebrity. Laugh out loud, my favorite." Why, thank you. I'm so honored to be that. Lou was sitting here laughing with tears, so it's just like, yes. So yes, y'all. I got some more videos. So yes, yes, I got some more videos. Now this next one, I think we talked previously about the situation that's over there. Is it in Minneapolis where they have all that big Somali community? And I saw this gentleman. He was featured on someone else's video, and I went to go find him on TikTok. And he's out here as he is out here doing his thing, boots on the ground, getting into these folks' business. So let me show you what this young man discovered. It's quite entertaining.
Here in Minnesota, massive fraud is taking place within the government and the Somali population. Here, this building alone, Quality Learning Center, is a daycare, yet they spelled learning wrong, and they said leering. This daycare alone in 2025 has received $1.9 million from the government. And the strange things about these childcare centers is there's no one here right now. It's midday on a weekday. And if you were to try to go inside, it's completely closed and the windows are all blacked out. No one's working. Midday. Children should be in here. And this place is licensed for 99 children. And this is the outside. There's no windows, no nothing. And like I said, they literally spelt the word wrong on their sign. This is open and blatant fraud taking place here inside of Minnesota. The government is complicit with this, and this is just one of the hundreds of child daycare centers here inside of Minneapolis being ran by the Somali population. It's sad that it's happening here in Minnesota, and it stinks that it's happening and it's being labeled on the Somali population. However, that's just the facts of what's happening here inside of Minnesota. $1.9 million for this daycare center that can't even spell learning right.
Yeah, y'all. So I'm just floored at the fact that they have gotten $1.9 billion. 1.1 point. Let me make sure y'all can see me clearly here. Hold on. 1.9 billion with a B dollars. And they can't even spell the word learning correct on a $250 sign at best. Yeah. What y'all saying in the chat here? So, Lou, you know it is laughing. Josiah said, that's crazy. Childcare has always been a scam from my point of view. I see. I mean, at most childcare centers, daycare centers, and I'm not seeing any in like an actual like metro, like in an actual like city. Like I haven't seen a daycare like in DC, but where I have seen them at, they would at least have a swing or something outside, a swing and a seesaw or something like that. That's like a building in a parking lot. Like where are the toys? Where do they have recess at? Where's the grass? So Josiah said, okay, I read that one. Lou said the first telltale sign of a scam is incorrect spelling. Pun intended. Yeah. Lavonda said he needs to mind his business. How did this come to light? About that, I don't know. I don't know how this man. I guess he going around to all the Somali places, seeing if they spelling their signs right. I don't know, but he goes around to different places. Like I saw him when I was trying to look up this video. I saw that he went to somewhere, I think Dallas, and he went to a mosque, and they put him out because he's not Muslim. So he goes and does different things around, I guess, the U.S. looking into things. I think that's what his platform is about. But I've only seen the video I just showed you guys, and then the one where he was going to that mosque, and got put out. And I forgot what the issue was as far as like why he was going to the mosque, because I guess there's like a new law or something that might have took place with that. But let me not go there on that one. But yeah, he out here. But I'm like, LeBron, why these people can't spell the word learning right on the sign? Like, ain't no way I'm about to take my child to no daycare center or no education center, and you can't even spell the word learning right. The good thing is that when he pulled the like records on the company, they did have the name spelled right on their official paperwork, just not on the sign on the building. Yes, I'm like, and you done got $1.9 billion. You had enough money to go and plant grass in order to have a playground at this learning center. I'm just saying. But I don't know how this came to light, Lavonda. I really don't. Josiah said, "Facts, Lou. That's why. That's what they teach us. That's what they teach you at work when it comes to opening emails." Laugh out loud. Josiah said he cares, Lavonda, and then Lou was laughing. Yeah, he care, all right. hmm He is the boots on the ground, seeing what's going on with these what's going on with these Somalian businesses. Okay, that's what he doing. So this next one, Lou also sent. Lord, yes, he did. So let me show y'all this one. This is insane.
Offensive to them, then why do they say it over and over again? So Riley said the N-word before you.
Hold on. This thing moved. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, this moved somehow. 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna have to replay this a little bit but the next one will be playing after this. I got it. This thing figured out.
On their sign. This is open and blatant fraud taking place here inside of Minnesota. The government is complicit with this, and this is just one of the hundreds of child daycare centers here inside of Minneapolis being ran by the Somali population. It's sad that it's happening here in Minnesota, and it stinks that it's happening and it's being labeled on the Somali population. However, that's just the facts of what's happening here inside of Minnesota. $1.9 million for this daycare center that can't even spell learning right.
It's about to play, y'all.
This is something I've never seen before. It's a mother, a daughter, impregnated by the same man.
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
What are their names?
This is Nicole. Nicole, you want to say hi? She has a hiccup, so your daughter is so beautiful. Okay, hold on. She's adorable and we love her so much.
And this is Nick Jr.
Nick Jr.?
Yes.
Where did you find inspiration for that?
Oh, wow.
Nicholas.
Nicholas, yeah.
He's my junior.
I feel like that's every man's dream is to name their child
For sure.
their first name
And he's
Junior.
a perfect boy.
Oh, he is such a good boy.
And we wanted to give Nicole some sort of, a name that's kind of tied to Nicholas as well, because at the end of the day, my mom and I both love Nick so much.
Yeah, the babies are also so tied together. They're literally like a month apart. So we wanted them to have that bond.
If they like it, I love it. I ain't got no problem with it, man. You know what? Ironically, this is what Martin Luther King fought for.
Okay, y'all. So I ain't never seen nothing like this before. I ain't never seen nothing like this before right here. I have not seen this. Let me see. First of all, hey, all things Key Nicole. Glad you're here. Welcome to the live stream. You done caught me in a speechless moment, girl. Yes. So we got Lavonda laughing in the chat. Lou says Lavonda, the feds finally stepped in and audited Minnesota. Okay, he's talking about the previous video with the with that daycare with that Leering Center. All right, Josiah, you have a good evening. Thank you for stopping by the live stream. Appreciate it. He said, wait a minute, I got 5 more minutes. Wait, what the WTF? Lou said, peace out. Lavonda said that was a skit, right? And Lewis is laughing. I don't think it's a skit. It didn't appear to be. I don't know. I take things for face value these days. Josiah said, Jerry. Yeah, like Jerry Springer. And then Lou says that man is having a time. Lou says, nope, not a skit. That man putting in work. So that is the answer, y'all. Yes, that is the answer. That is what is going on with this man, with Nick. Nick is dating the mother and the daughter. He has a child, a son with the girl mama, and a daughter with the daughter, and the kids are 1 month apart, and they just sitting there all happy. Yes, that is what I'm seeing here. So people, I don't have nothing else to say. I ain't got nothing else to say on that, y'all. Now the next video I got, I'm sure if you have lived in America, you may have heard of a show called Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop New York, all of that. Let me see some. Josiah said child support is going to have him by the peanuts. They not gonna put that man on child support, Josiah. No, they're not gonna put him on as long as he keeping them happy. There ain't gonna be no child support. They're gonna all be in the house together. That's my guess. So Lou says Jerry all the way, Josiah. I miss Jerry all the way, Josiah. Talking about Jerry Springer. I miss those kind of talk shows. Somebody bring back the 90s. Look, okay, Josiah gave us the peace out sign. All right, Josiah, you have a good evening. We'll see you on the next live stream. Enjoy your holidays. Tyrone said, sister, when did you find this Bobo? Which Bobo? Talking about what, the video about the learning center, or you talking about this man dating the mother and the daughter? Oh, somebody sent that to me. Lou in the chat sent that to me for me to share with the group here. So Tyrone said he better stay away from Mississippi. I know that, right? He need to stay wherever he at. Yes. But let me show y'all this little video of Mendeecees. Y'all may have seen in the street committee news about Mendeecees and Yandy and Tamar Braxton. So we're gonna go ahead and see what Mendeecees has to say, and then I'll let y'all know what I recall from what I've seen about this situation. Let's get into it.
What's the status of you and Yandy right now?
Oh, we not together.
Y'all not together. So y'all getting a divorce?
Well, we never was like legally married, so I don't know what a divorce. Like.
So the rumors are true that y'all just did it for TV.
Listen, I didn't do it for TV. I think, listen, it was Yandy's idea, right? Because in the beginning we had I was going through legal battles with courts and fines, and she said, let's not sign the papers, and I was like, all right, cool. And then I guess it kind of just stayed that way. Then we got married again, and then you still ain't.
Yeah, because I was at one though.
Yeah, you was at.
I was there, and I had a good time.
Let me tell you something. I was shocked.
Beautiful.
It was beautiful. That was about it.
Yes, I remember the special.
Yeah, listen. But you gotta think about it, right? If I look back now, I see what people going through divorce with assets and stuff like that.
You escaped. I'm going through.
Listen, we don't gotta go through none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you won.
It kind of worked out.
How long have y'all been split, and how was the split? What was the coping?
So I've known Yandy for 20 years, right? So right now we've been probably split up for over a year.
Okay, so Mendeecees has spoken, y'all. So him and Yandy, he confirmed that him and Yandy never were officially married. They did a couple of weddings. I know they did a wedding special. It was beautiful before I think he went to jail, but they never signed the paperwork. We just came out. This info did come out a while ago, but it's now confirmed by him. But what had happened was, y'all, is that Tamar Braxton ended up having a fall or something in her home, and apparently she had went out with Funky Dineva, and so people were asking Funky Dineva why didn't you go in and check in on Tamar, da 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 da, she was having a birthday event for you, which fucking Anita was saying, well, no, we all just got together and went out for my birthday, but it wasn't like an event, you know? And so, well, I guess since people were kind of saying he was a bad friend, you know, dragging him through the mud and stuff, you know, on social media, fucking Anita was like, wait a minute. I didn't go upstairs with her because Mendeecees went upstairs with her. I didn't need to do that. And then, you know, I guess he was saying how, you know, he was saying how,
Okay, I'm ready.
no. Okay, sorry. So I guess he was saying like Mendeecees went upstairs with her and she was sitting on Mendeecees' lap, da 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 da. So as far as the public knew, Mendeecees and Yandy were still together and still married. Although a few months ago, there was a situation that happened where this dude that was overseas was found out to have been dating Yandy, and it was a whole lot going on. Like he was doing his thing, you know, and Yandy was doing her thing, whatever. But as luck would have it, according to Mendeecees here, they've been separated for about a year, and they were never married anyway. So Tamar did put out a post recently saying that people need to apologize to her, and she put out like a price list of how much you to pay her. You know, for you know, if you call me, you know, if you call her like a homewrecker or a slut or anything like that, you need to pay her on that Cash App, right? But what was interesting is that Tamar did go and get a lawyer and put out some kind of like notice to fucking Dineva, which he read her down on that. But this whole situation is what drove this revelation. The whole Tamar Braxton thing, like, oh, you know, you were hanging out with Mendeecees on this man's lap. This dude got a wife, da 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 da. And now it kind of just showed the, you know, the cracks. Hey, they're not married, they're separated, that type of thing, right? So there you have it. But I mean, it would have made sense to me if whenever they separate, this is now she's separated. That way, when you're doing your thing and people see you out doing your thing, they're not thinking, oh, well, she's married or oh, he's married. You know what I'm saying? Or they together. Like they could have just came out with it, but they didn't. And so this situation kind of forced it. But yeah, I think, you know, I can't say I blame Yandy because really out the two of them between Yandy and Mendeecees, Yandy has always been a businesswoman. She's a Howard alum, Howard University, HU. And so she protected her assets and her money. But what I will say is that when I was looking at the show, Love and Hip Hop, I want to say New York, and it had all the kids' moms on there because Mendeecees has other children besides the two he has with Yandy. She was really trying to step in and be that stepmother type figure and, you know, do things for his other kids and a lot of issues with the other kids' moms. And that's a lot for me to be dealing with somebody I ain't even married to. I'm just saying. So, you know, it is what it is on that. Wishing the best. But I do believe that she did the right thing by not signing them papers with this man, you know, that was about to be incarcerated. You know, you don't need your money tied up or messed up, whatever he got going on. So yeah. So she was advised right, in my opinion. So the next thing, hold on, what we got here? We got Lou saying, I guess they're trying to be relevant again. I guess so. Like, I don't know, like that ain't the kind of relevant I want to be in. So, like, yeah. But next thing we got is something I saw this evening, and I thought it was a hot mess. So let's get into it. We're at the nail salon getting our pedicure right now.
Yes, I'm ready for my pedicure.
Oh my God,
What?
you shouldn't wear a skirt to get pedicure, you know?
Why?
Because
You got the same thing I got. What's the difference?
well, I mean, your leg and your lip hanging out, and I can see, you know, your lip and everything.
Well, it's okay. It's not bad looking, is it? You got the same
I
thing.
never see that
You got
kind
to
of
get
lip
used to
before.
it. You got used to it, aren't you?
I just never see that kind of lip before. But I'm gonna go.
I'm going to give you some lip. Just do my pedicure.
You know, you can't wear a skirt when you get a pedicure.
No.
So I'm gonna go grab you a cover and I'll be right back.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. She's got the same thing I got. What the heck's the difference? Oh,
Yes, so
goodness.
cover your leg, lady.
What, do you think I'm at a gyno office now?
Yeah, you gotta cover that lip, you know.
Here, yeah, covered so you can't see anything in here.
So you comfortable?
Yeah, I'm very comfortable.
You comfortable now?
Very comfortable.
See, so now I feel a little uncomfortable.
Well, I'm very comfortable.
Yeah, you comfortable?
Here, it's a joke. It's a joke. So?
Well, just cover that, lady.
Oh, good heavens. Good God.
You ready for me to do it?
I'm all ready. I'm all ready. Should I spread further, or is this good enough?
No, because it's actually a smell, so.
That lady right there, you know what? That nail tech, she was saying no business. She was like, you know, you can't be wearing a skirt in here. Now, what got me was like how she had her legs and stuff, you know, positioned. The lady getting her pedicure, like, you know, it's like she acting like she at the OBGYN. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like she got the legs open, you know, lean, you know, like yeah, it was a lot going on with this right here. I mean, skirt hiked up to, you know, well above the mid thigh. Like she had a lot going on. Then gonna say it was a joke. Ain't nobody joking like that. You be having kids and stuff at the nail salon. You know, and what did you notice how the nail tech was at the toward the end? She was putting putting that paper putting those she was putting tissue paper in her nose and then talking about it smells. Lord, yes, that's how you do it, ma'am. And then somebody goes, is she gonna sit there and film herself? Come on, it's a joke. That is not a joke. I mean, she telling you that she can see your lip, okay? Not these lips. You know what I'm saying? And then I would have been embarrassed, but I would not have walked up in there looking like that either. Like, yeah, some people just be doing too much. Doing too much. So hold on. So Lewis replied back to the Yandy thing to yep, good move. Otherwise, she might have been contributing to restitution. Exactly. Nope, he can do that on his own. Contributing to restitution and possible child support. Lou said, LOL. Now, why that lady walk up in there like that? And then he laughing. I don't know why she walked up in there like that. Like, that was not funny. Not at all. And then she gonna get mad that they gave her. I'm surprised they even had a towel, a covering like that. But it was necessary. I mean, she got all her stuff, all her thighs stuff out. That's ridiculous. Tyrone said, did she put tissue up her nose like something was smelling? She sure did. And then said that it was smelling. Sure did. Yeah. She said that, sir. Ain't that crazy? For anybody that's new here, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Support the channel. Yeah, so I thought that was I thought that was hilarious. Oh, we got Big T one online. Happy holidays to happy holidays, Big T one online. Thank you for joining the live stream, supporting the channel. Yes, appreciate you. Yes. And so Lou did say, Tyrone, yes, laugh out loud. Yeah, so yes. So this next one, I showed it to you guys the other day, Thursday, right? This was a teacher. And then I was asked to show the Boondocks version as well. So that is what we're going to look at next. So Tyrone said she's from a nudist community. Oh, I guess so then. She said, oh, we got the same thing. We have the same thing. You know, let me tell you, when I was working, Laugh Out Loud said it's Big Tone. Okay, Big Tone, I'm sorry. Thank you, Lou, for letting me know. I was saying Big T1. It's Big Tone. Okay. So when I was working, I had this employee and she would prop her legs up on her desk and she would wear like full skirts, which means that, you know, the skirt would kind of fall down and it would be, you know, it would show all her goodies when she got her leg propped up. And my male employee, you know, came and told me about it and was concerned. And so I pulled her into the office. I said, look, ma'am, I said, you can't be putting your legs up on your desk like that. Oh, it's just us girls. It's just us girls, is what she would say. No, ma'am, it's not just us girls. Please do not put your leg up like that with these dresses on and then you showing all your stuff and it's making people uncomfortable. And she was just so upset that I said something to her about that. Like, I have to make sure everybody's comfortable in here. Not just you. How you gonna put your legs up and then you got this full skirt on and stuff just falling and flying everywhere? So she probably around the same age as this lady that was like this at this nail salon. Well, it's just us girls. That's what she told me. Like this lady kept saying, we all have the same thing. No, baby, we don't all have the same thing. They don't all look the same. Okay. So now let's not play that game, ma'am. Let's not do that. So Lou says, I laughing, okay, it's Big Tone. He said, I know I'm about to laugh now. You done found the Boondocks. Yes. It was requested. So I tried to, meet the request, y'all. So Big Tones gave me the thumbs up. So I'm now saying your name right. Thank you. I don't mean to say things wrong. So yes, but I will remember that, I'm sure, going forward. Yes. All right. So let me go ahead and play this for y'all. And we're going to keep it going.
And what did he say specifically to you?
Sit down, nigga.
Keyshawn Chambers is a freshman at Valley High School, a Boy Scout, a football player, a member of the ROTC, an honor roll student. He was hanging around his teacher's classroom door in December. The teacher told him to sit down, and the teacher says that Keyshawn used the N-word first.
And I just kind of was stunned a second. Well, then get away from the door, nigga. And I repeated the same insult because that's sort of what I've been trained to do.
The school district says that is not what they trained English teacher Paul Dawson to do.
He tried to say I said it, and I didn't say it, and no one else in the class knows that I said it because I didn't.
Documents from the school investigation show that several of the students interviewed from Valley did not hear Keyshawn say the N-word first. Dawson says that students use the slang version of the N-word at Valley High School all the time. He says N-I-G-G-E-R is a racial slur, but says that students use N-I-G-G-A as often as they'd say dude or hey man. And Dawson says as much as he does not like the word, he still used the slang version to feel more comfortable with black students.
Why is this word used so frequently? So I just don't understand it, and I'm trying to understand it. I need help. Yes, I use nigga. I've used it. I admit it. I put the H on it to emphasize it's nigga. Nigga this, nigga please, nigga. Can you lend a nigga a pencil?
What kind of example are you setting for your students? And what?
Not a pencil. Hold on. Not can you lend a pencil now? Hold on. What y'all saying here first? Okay, so Lou, is laughing. He says this would never not be funny. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and show you the Boondocks. Because this video we just saw inspired this Boondocks scene here. Let us play it.
Don't understand is that if it's so bitch nigga, have you lost your mind? Nigga, check that hoe. Nigga, you bullshitting. Break yourself, nigga. He says it so much I don't even notice it anymore. Last week in lunch, Riley says to a classmate, can a nigga borrow a French fry? And my first thought wasn't, oh my God, he said the word, the N-word. It was, now how is a nigga gonna borrow a fry? Nigga, is you gonna give it back? I'm telling you, my inside voice didn't talk like that before he got in my class.
Lord. He is a victim of his surroundings. This teacher here, he said that he didn't talk like that until this man got in his class. Okay. Can I borrow a French fry? I'm with him. How you gonna borrow a French fry? Aren't you gonna eat that French fry, sir? Lord, this man is in duress. He is in distress, under duress, and he need to understand, like, what is he supposed to do here? Boy, I tell you, Lavonda said the other day that I guess the song ends in Paris, that that they, I guess she recognized something from that video as being copied into the song ends in Paris. Okay, so Tyrone says, what state is he in? I have no idea what state he is in. Lou says, bring back the Boondocks. Yeah, I wonder, didn't the person who I know, John Witherspoon played a character in the Boondocks, if I'm not mistaken, and you know, he has passed on, but I don't know who was the actual creator of the Boondocks. But sounds like it was a really good cartoon from what I hear. Big Tone says, in the words of Joe Biden, come on, man. Yes. I don't know what state. Do y'all remember what this man's name was in this video? I do not know what state this man is in. I don't think he in the South, though. I don't know where he at. I do not know, y'all. I do not know. Let me see something. Oh, Lou says he was granddad. John Witherspoon was. Okay. So let me, you know what? Okay, so I have finished all the videos that I had on that particular lineup. So I'm going to see if I can find it again. So I may end up playing some old stuff, y'all. Bear with me as I try to work this because it's really tiny stuff on this screen. But we're going to
Here
get this
in
done.
Minnesota,
Hold on.
massive fraud is taking place within the government and the Somali population. Here, this building alone, quality.
Let me move this over. Okay. Okay, Lou says, what was the name of the high school? I can look it up. That's why I'm trying to figure out how to go back, fast forward that last video so I can get to that clip to see if I can find that real quick. So I'm going to end up playing a little bit. Okay, I think I might have gotten close to the beginning. No, I didn't. So I'm going to play a little bit of the nail clip and then it's going to roll into the Boondocks clip. So 1 second.
Very comfortable.
Yeah, you comfortable?
Here, it's a joke. It's a joke. So?
Well, just cover that, lady.
Oh, good heavens. Good God.
You ready for me to do it?
I'm all ready. I'm all ready. Should I spread further or is this good enough?
No, because it's actually a smell, so.
She said, actually, it smells.
And what did he say specifically to you?
Sit down, nigga.
Keyshawn Chavers is a freshman at Valley High School, a Boy Scout, a football player, a member of the ROTC, an honor roll student. He was hanging around his teacher's classroom door in December. The teacher told him to sit down, and the teacher says that Keyshawn used the N-word first.
And I just kind of was stunned a second. Well, then get away from the door, nigga. And I repeated the same insult because that's sort of what I've been trained to do.
The school district says that is not what they trained English teacher Paul Dawson to do.
He tried to say I said it, and I didn't say it, and no one else in the class knows that I said it because I didn't.
Documents from the school investigation show that several of the students interviewed from Valley did not hear Keyshawn say the N-word first. Dawson says that students use the slang version of the N-word at Valley High School all the time. He says N-I-G-G-E-R is a racial slur, but says that students use N-I-G-G-A as often as they'd
Can you
say
lend a
dude
nigga a
or
pencil?
hey man. And Dawson says as much as he does not like the
They come up to
word,
my
he
desk.
still
Hey, can you
used
lend
the
a nigga a
slang
pencil?
version to feel more comfortable with black
happening?
students.
Why is this word used so frequently? So I just don't understand it, and I'm trying to understand it. I need help. Yes, I use nigga. I've used it. I admit it. I put the H on it to emphasize it's nigga. That, you know, nigga this, nigga please, nigga. You know, can you lend a nigga a pencil?
What kind of example are you setting for your students? And what?
Boondocks sign.
What I don't understand is that if it's so offensive, bitch nigga, have you lost your mind? Nigga, check that hoe. Nigga, you bullshitting. Break yourself, nigga. He says it so much I don't even notice it anymore. Last week in lunch, Riley says to a classmate, "Can a nigga borrow a French fry?" And my first thought wasn't, oh my God, he said the word, the N-word. It was, now how is a nigga gonna borrow a fry? Nigga, is you gonna give it back? I'm telling you, my inside voice didn't talk like that before he got in my class.
Woo. All right, y'all. So, okay. So Lou found out that this teacher worked at Valley High School in Louisville, Kentucky. Shout out to Miss Yolanda. Welcome to the live stream. Glad that you're here. What else do we have here? Yes, please like, share, comment, subscribe, support the channel for those who are new here. Let's see. Frank Bradford, welcome to the live stream. He said, "You look so much like young Aretha Franklin." Never heard that before, but you know, she was a great singer, right? So I'm sure that is a compliment. So thank you, sir. Lou says, "I'm putting Keyshawn on the stand. He's not going to crack under pressure." Clearly not. And none of his, and apparently all of the peers at that school stood with him in solidarity. So, Lou, you know, it says laugh out loud. Yes. So that's what we got, y'all. So we got I showed y'all the Boondocks as requested. Yes. So we have had a lot to talk about today. We have had a lot of videos here today, y'all. We went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We went through 15 videos that we reacted to. Plus the two images with Kasana and his ex-girlfriend. Yolanda says, "Hello, beautiful. I'm sorry I didn't say anything. I was taking my medication." Oh, no worries. Thank you for the compliment. I'm glad that you're here. And, you know, hey, views matter, comments matter. It all matters. All appreciated. Whatever you provide. Yes. Always appreciate it. So, yes, what y'all got going on for New Year's? I am going to be live streaming on New Year's Eve because I'm not going anywhere. I told y'all that before. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to be out in the streets on New Year's Eve. I'm going to be right here at home on the couch with the Christmas tree with some more wine, okay? So I'll be going live on Christmas Eve for those who want to come and hang out. If you don't have anything else going on, if you're going to be out having a good time, then that's good too. Catch the replay. But yeah, so I don't know. Like if I was to go out somewhere, I would definitely want to stay in DC at the hotel somewhere because I don't want to be like out driving with the crazies, you know, on New Year's Eve. And yeah, I don't think I remember hearing any like firecrackers pop in around last year for New Year's Eve. when I was in Texas, they were playing, they were popping them all up in my neighborhood, keep waking me up and stuff. But anywho, y'all. So what else y'all got going on? What y'all doing for the New Year's Eve and all of that? Um, let's see. I got a video coming out tomorrow around 6:30, 7 o'clock. It's going to be a holiday video where I went out to the holiday market in DC. It's like a vlog, yeah. So I know most people don't really watch my vlogs, maybe 30, 40 people do. So I still do them 'cause I like doing the vlogs. So yeah, I have that coming out tomorrow. My vlog for the holiday market. I went to the portrait gallery as well, and yeah, nice little vlog. Live stream on New Year's Eve, also New Year's Day. So Yolanda says, "I'll come hang out with you. I don't celebrate pagan holidays." Sounds good. I will be here. I am doing a vision board live stream. I'm doing that. I think that's gonna be next weekend. Everything is already scheduled. So if you are subscribed, then you'll see it, the notifications and everything. Tyrone says, "Where are we going to hang out at?" Since right here on the live stream. I'll be right here on this live stream hanging out. That's what I'm doing. Yes. Tyrone, where are you at? What state are you in, rather? Well, I'm not trying to be too detailed. Savannah, Georgia. My brother and his wife went to Savannah State. I like Savannah. I used to live in Georgia many years ago, and I went down there a few times. Very nice area. Yep, have not been there since my brother graduated from college, to be honest. But yeah, I like Savannah. I went down there once, I think for St. Patrick's Day also too. Tyrone says, "I have two daughters in DC." Nice. Nice. You got two daughters in DC. So you come out here somewhat regularly then is to hang out and see them. Nice. Or you have them come home, probably. That works too, huh? But yeah, I haven't been outside today. Yesterday the weather wasn't well, when I went out last night, it was cold. It was like 30 some degrees. So today, I have not been out of my home. I'll go out tomorrow so I can run a couple errands. And then, 'cause I'm going to work on Monday and Tuesday, and I'll be off Wednesday to the rest of the week. But yeah, that's what I got going on, y'all. So, y'all got any things y'all want to talk about in particular? I mean, I know it's late. It's almost midnight. Yes, it's almost midnight, y'all. Here in the DC. And I cannot believe I'm still up. Usually around 9:30, I'm usually like knocked out. But today I woke up early and then I fell back asleep. And so when I woke up again, I was well rested. I'm thinking that's why I'm having this energy where I'm not feeling tired. Because normally, ask any of my friends, I will fall asleep with them on the phone like that. 9:30. Mm-mm. Call me for what? I ain't gonna be able to talk to you. I'll be on the phone trying my best to stay up and be done fell asleep, y'all. I'm just saying. Fell right on to sleep on them. But yeah, so anywho, like I said, I'll be live streaming on, let's see, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, my normal live stream on Thursday night, and then I'm doing the little the vision board thing, which I'm gonna do my vision board. But you don't have to do one. You can just hang out, chat, all that kind of thing. It's for me, it's like goal setting, things I want to try to accomplish, and a reminder for that, right? So Tyrone said, "No time like the present." I know that's right. And that's one thing about me. If I think about something, I try to just go ahead and do it. So I just get it done, like get it done now instead of waiting. So yeah. I be trying to just get stuff done. So I'll wake up and just start doing things and then fall asleep. So that's that. But yes, y'all. I don't have anything else. I do have one other thing. Have you guys did y'all watch Big Brother? I'm not sure if Big Brother is still on or not because I never watched it. But I kept seeing how this young lady, her name was Mickey Lee, that she passed away on Christmas Day. That she had some complications with the flu and she went into cardiac arrest several times and she passed away on Thursday evening on Christmas. Beautiful lady. I never watched Big Brother, so I did see a couple clips that she was on where I guess it's a game or something. But they're saying that when she was born with a hole in her heart, and that contributed to some of the complications that she had with this flu. And she was 35 years old. So, may she rest at the peace, condolences to her family and everything. But yeah, like you said, sir, nothing like the present. We gotta, enjoy ourselves and respect and take care of our family members and our loved ones and spend time with them and all that good jazz. But, I don't wanna bring us down or anything. So we're gonna enjoy life and we're gonna do what we gotta do. So Tyrone says, you a little tipsy. I'm glad I met you. I don't think I'm tipsy. See, that's the thing. I don't usually get tipsy. I usually get sleepy. And that's why I didn't drink that much wine. But yeah, let's see. We got Caprello. He's back. Welcome to the live stream. I like when the flop. They probably, oh, yeah, okay, Caprello. Anyway, but yeah, I'm glad I met you too, Tyrone. Thank you for supporting the live stream and everything. Yes. So with that, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hang up. And for those who catch the replay, put some comments in the chat when you catch the replay. And for those who are here, thank you so much for hanging out with me. And hopefully I will see you on the live stream or video. So you all have a great night and I will see you on the next. Bye.